Hello. I would like to talk to you about some new changes that are going to happen for the next 5 months. And it's regarding the channel and all the questions that I have received. There's so many amazing questions being asked on the channel in the comment section, and I just can't follow. So I'm horribly behind. So I thought that just as a trial to see how it works, I would like to have a Q&A with you guys. And it's for the member on the channel, so all you have to do is become a member, and then you can go live with me and ask me questions about the curriculum and how to go about it and the things that come up. And the recording of it is going to be available on the YouTube channel afterwards. And I'm going to start to do that on Friday, and then we're going to do it every other Friday until February. The time is going to be 12 o'clock Eastern US time or 6 o'clock in the evening for everybody in Europe. And I really do apologize to everyone from Australia and in that time zone that we can't do it. But if you have any questions, just write me and I will post your questions and answer them. So that is the one thing that is going to start. And we're actually going to start something as well. Every other week in between, you and I are going to have an inquiry group.
Yes.
And could you talk about that?
Yeah, so we are going to do a Fetter Inquiry Group for everybody who is anywhere on the path. So it will be everywhere from Fetters 1 through 10 because we tend not to work in a linear fashion. So everybody is welcome no matter where they feel they are. It's not going to be a really deep dive group, but it's going to be open for questions regarding actual practice and actual inquiry. So there will be a lot of interaction, one-on-one, pointing directly through the fetters as opposed to asking philosophical questions or the kind of theoretical questions that people are going to be able to ask in your Q&A groups.
Yeah. And I also want to say that Todd has a really good channel called Unfettered Mindfulness. And you have really, really good inquiry guiding or videos that you make there. And I won't say mainly work with the fourth and the fifth fetter, but you do have deep dive groups that are working with the fourth and the fifth.
Yes.
And then the reason why we're doing this together is that I have had a lots of questions on my channel asking me if I do groups or do guidings into seeing through self and working with the first three fetters. And as you know from the channel, with the first three fetters, it's about identifying with thought. That's the first fetter, identifying with feeling and emotion. That thought is creating, that assumption that is creating. And then the third fetter, that is looking into all the different habits that we do to avoid feeling that. And that doing inquiry into those first three is actually very similar to the inquiry you do to 4, 5, 6, 7, and all the way up. And that's why we talked about making a group, because you have had a lot of people asking about it, and I have had a lot of people. And then instead of sitting and doing it in very different ways, because we do work in very, very different ways.
We do. And I think that's we have a very complementary approach because we do come at things from a different angle, but they work really well together.
Yeah. So that is what is going to happen. And it's just going to be on a trial basis from now in September and until February 2024. And if you want to participate in the Q&A, just become a member, and I post the link and everything that you need to for you to participate in the live Q&As. The inquiry group that we're going to do with the fetters, that's going to be by donation.
It is.
And it's not via my channel. It's going to be via your channel. Mm-hmm. And people, they can email you to sign up for the list.
Excuse me. Yes, if you email me at unfetteredmindfulness@gmail.com, you can let me know that you're interested, and then I will send you links to both the donation page and the actual Zoom link. And again, donations are very much they're very much appreciated, but they are not at all mandatory. So we don't want any barriers for people to be able to join. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Was that it?
I think so.
Is there anything people need to be prepared for to participate? Not really.
Not really. Just Well, as far as the Fetter group, just bring whatever questions have been troubling you about what you're working with and your own personal experience in the moment. And it's really going to be an organic process, just to see kind of how it unfolds. And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting experience.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Doing it in this way, because I'm used to doing really deep dive groups, which are slightly different from this. But yet, I think we're still doing a lot of the the direct pointing. So it's going to be a really fun thing to see.
I'm also really looking forward to working together with that, because our approaches are so different but so very complementary. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too.
Yeah. So that's it.
All right.
I really hope I'm going to see you there.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing everybody there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye.